Here from Eightcap. So we're looking at the dollar CAD today on the daily chart. So there's a few things to watch with this pair and the US dollar as we move through the week. So tonight we have the CPI data coming out from the US. We also have the interest rate decision coming out from the Bank of Canada. We have the Fed meeting minutes coming up this week as well, tomorrow. And then we have the US PPI coming out as well. So there's plenty coming out for this pair, and we could see some influence coming into price depending on what we see in some of those news and data articles coming in. So we really do wonder if we're going to see current price structure remain, on par with what it's been doing. We can see this grinding up, grinding bull channel at the moment, but we can see some pretty heavy resistance that runs all the way back to the 20th of November. That's holding buyers back at this stage. So we really are wondering if we are going to see a break above this resistance, or if this resistance is going to prove too much and we're going to see a new spirit and move down. So depending on some of the influences that come through, do we see a weaker CPI? Do we see any type of hints about future movements rate-wise from the Bank of Canada? And, do we see the meeting minutes also give a bit of an influence towards a weaker dollar? These things could back in this resistance and we could see a new move lower with some pretty decent support around this area though, and around this area here. So if sellers do get back down to this area, we do wonder if the channel will actually break or if we would be able to see a new snapback holding firm. So if you're really savvy and you've got your wits about you and you are watching the markets closely, you could look at selling via limit at the top of the channel or buying by limit at the bottom of the channel. It's not advice, but it's definitely at the moment it is adhering quite nicely to those touches, and we can see multiple touches here that have gone back up to the top of the channel. Same with tests at the top of the channel going back down to the bottom of the channel, and there's a decent width in this channel as well. Now, if you are going to try and look at positions like that, just remember that just because previous ones have worked, it doesn't mean it's going to work for you on that time. And please manage your risk. You would want to have your stop losses, a few points above, quite a few points above, just to give it a bit of room, depending on where you got in. And manage your risk and make sure that you're following strict risk management that is tailor-made to your account, and that also, you've been using, and that facilitates every aspect of your personal risk perspective when you are trading, markets and position size ratio and loss percentage. So with that out of the way, there is that opportunity there. We also do see this resistance area being the real key factor at the moment. It's been going on for a fair period of time now. Even though we are getting overshoots out of that resistance, price hasn't, it's only closed inside that area twice. It's never closed above the top of that red line at all, and we can see that multiple times it has moved into that area. It's been quickly knocked down, so that's really has a bit of interest to us from the upside there. Oil wise as well, we can see oil at this stage has been fighting higher, but is coming off a little bit at this stage. Oil is another factor with this pair, so if we did see oil move down quickly or up quickly, it is also going to have a bit of a knock-on effect with this pair. So we need to keep a little bit of an eye on oil, but I think with the US dollar and Canadian news events and data events that are coming out today and tomorrow, this could have a bit of an underlying factor as well. So we'll continue to see if buyers are going to be able to hold this current move up. It's been a small trend break inside the channel, but we are seeing another snapback here at this resistance. So if we do break above, is it going to be another false move, and will we pull back down? Or if we do see a break above and a close, could we then see a test and break out of the channel, or are we going to see a new move back down to continue the pattern with a test of the channel bottom? So we'll continue to check out this pair and just see what happens next, and just see if the data does have an influence on some of the ideas that we are working with moving forward. So thank you very much for tuning in. We wish you all the best with your trading for the rest of the day and the week. Please make sure you check out the US CPI data that's coming out, the Bank of Canada's interest rate decision if you are trading the CAD, and then the Fed meeting minutes, and then also the PPI, the US PPI that's coming out as well during the week. So thank you once again, and bye for now.